So whenever you are trying to install a Java or a Maven on your machine, first you need to check whether the Java is installed on your local machine or not. Then what you need to do is you need to open a command prompt, type Java space hyphen hyphen version, press enter, and right now we are getting a message which is this: Java is not recognized as an internal or an external command. It means Java is not installed on your local machine. To install a Java, we can go it here and say Oracle Java, and we have a link related to a download. So let's click on this, and here at this moment we have two different versions available. One is a Java 21, another is a Java 17. So if you want, you can install a JDK 17, but right now I am going to install a JDK 21 on my machine. So here we have a different options related to a different operating systems. We have options for a Linux operating system, Mac operating system, and for a Windows operating system. If you have a different operating system, then you can go there and select the different options. You can download exes as per your operating system. My operating system is a Windows, so what we are going to do is we are going to download exes. So we have three options here. One is a compressed archive installer and an MSI installer. So on my machine, which is the 64-bit machine, I'm going to select this exe, Windows exe. So let's click on this, and it is going to start downloading a Windows exe for a setup on our local machine. JDK exe downloaded. Let's come to the downloaded folder. We have this exe related to a JDK 21. So let's double click this to start the setup for a Java. So let's click on yes. And here we are going to get a Java wizard, which is this installation wizard. So let's click on next button, and this is the location where the Java is getting it installed. I am not going to make a change right now. If you want, you can change the folder location, but right now I am keeping it default inside the C program files Java and the JDK folder 21. It is getting it created. So now click on next, and it is going to install a Java on our local machine. Once this is installed, then we are going to get a finish wizard. Java successfully installed on a local machine. To check whether the Java is installed on our local machine or no, let's commit here to the C drive. Inside the C drives we have a program files, and inside the program files we are going to go to the Java. So here is a Java, and inside this particular Java we have this JDK 21 folder, which is saying the Java is installed on our local machine. But before using this Java, we also need to make a few more changes in the environmental variables. So let's add the variables in the environmental variables. So let's commit here. We are going to say environmental. We are going to select this, edit the system environmental variable. So let's select this. Here inside this advanced we have an environmental variable button. So let's click on this, and here we are going to add the system variables for a Java. To add the variable, we need to click on new, and here we can say Java underscore home, and we need to copy this particular path. So let's copy this, commit here, provide the variable value is equal to JDK 21. So let's click on OK. After adding this Java underscore home, we also need to make a change in the path variable. So let's click on add it, and here we need to add the location of a bin directory which is present inside a JDK 21. So copy the path, commit again here, and here we can have the new. Let's paste it right now. So right now we have added a JDK 21 bin folder path here inside this particular environmental variable. When we were installing a Java on our local machine, after installation, JDK that installation already added this path, which is this C program files, common files, Oracle, Java path. If the installation has not added the path, then you also need to add an environmental variable inside this path. You need to add this particular path related to Oracles. But in our case, it's Java already added, so you don't need to worry about it. Click on OK. Let's close this as well. To check whether the Java is installed on a local machine, on a command prompt, open a command prompt one more time, and then Java space hyphen hyphen version. Press enter, and it is going to provide a Java 21. So it is a Java 21 installed on our local machine. So whenever you are installing Java, we also need to install a Maven on our local machine. To install a Maven, let's commit here on a website. We can say Maven download, and we can go here download Apache Maven. Here we have different options. When we scroll a little down, we have a binary zip and we have a source zip as well. So we are going to download this Apache Maven 3.9.6 bin zip. So this is the latest version of the Apache Maven. So let's click on this and it is going to install this particular zip on our local machine. So it is installed. So let's commit here to a downloaded folder. We can see we have this Apache Maven. So this is the zip file. We need to extract it. So right click on this. We can say extract all, and we need to change the location. So right now let's browse this. Inside this C folder, I have already created a Maven folder. If you want, you can create a folder with the other name as well, but it is better and it is recommended to create a folder with the name is equal to Maven. So right now what I am going to do is I am extracting all these Apache Maven 3.9.6 bin inside this Maven. So let's click select folder, and then we can extract all the files those are related to a Maven. System had extracted all the files related to Apache Maven inside this Maven folder. We also need to add the environmental variable for a Maven as well, like we have added for a Java. So let's copy this, copy the location up to Apache Maven, and then we can commit here to the environmental variable. So let's search it one more time. Environmental variable, we can go to the edit the system environmental variables, go it inside the advanced, click on environmental variables, and here we are going to add a system variable. So let's click on new. Right now we are going to say Maven underscore home and provide the variable value. So the variable value is the path up to Apache Maven 3.9.6. The version can be a different as well. So click on OK. After adding the Maven home, we also need to add the values in the path variable. So let's click add it. And what is the value of this path variable? We are going to say bin. Up to a bin, we are going to pass the value. We are going to add the value of this bin folder inside this environmental variable. So let's have this new, paste the values up to a bin, click on OK, click on OK, and close this particular system environmental variable. If you want to check whether the Maven is installed on local machine or not, command prompt mvn space -- version, press enter, and right now 3.9.6 version of our Maven is installed on our local machine. So that's it in this session.